Hey, what's up, guys? It's Coach Mike here at Subfighter MMA with Justin from Put Up Your Dukes Clothing.
What's up, guys?
We're going to go ahead and go over some basic punches, kind of how to put them together. And this is basically for you and a partner to work out at home. A lot of times you're in the gym and you're just going through the class, but you want to keep working at home so you don't forget what you just did. Maybe you got a spouse, maybe you got a friend, maybe you got a sibling, whatever the case may be. Make them throw some gloves on with you, okay? So, obviously I'm holding pads. You guys might both be wearing boxing gloves. If you want to go out and buy some pads, feel free. These are Sanibles. I have no affiliation with them, but they work pretty damn good. So, first things first, the individual punches. If you're training, you know this. If you're not training, you want to just start to play around with this at home, let's go over the basics here. Start with the jab. It's your lead hand, okay? Everything I want from Justin is to be nice and tight. He already knows where to go. He goes elbows in front, in nice and tight. This is going to work really well for his defense, and it's going to help disguise his offense. Fight the urge to pull back and load up your punches. So even when you want to jab, a lot of people will do this. For whatever reason, the habit is like they drop it down here and they throw it out here, or they pull it back and then they throw it. Try to fight that urge. I want you throwing from a good position. So from right here, your body's already in a little bit of motion. There's a little bit of hip movement, and he can just send that jab straight out when he's ready. If he needs a close distance, he can take a step. If he doesn't need a close distance, he doesn't need a step. So these are all things we'll get into later. But right now, he's just going to throw that lead hand nice and straight. If you notice, his hand will rotate. He's rolling his wrist down. He's putting his knuckles in the middle of this pad, and he's really landing well here. Now, you don't have to do that for every jab, but there's a very strong jab when you do that. Good. One more time. That's the jab. Going to the cross. He's going to turn his hip over. His shoulders are going to rotate. He's going to have a lot of movement here. So when you hit this cross, what you don't want to do is you don't want your body to go straight out and be square. You want to rotate into it. Hips turning. I mean, even like squashing the bug is a term that I've heard. Putting out the cigarette, whatever you want to call it. But he's turning that back foot. Beautiful. Turn that thing down. Good. His knee comes down. A lot of power from that rear hand. It's loaded up. It's back here. It's locked and ready to go. So when you fire it, don't add any more. You've already got it loaded. Just shoot it. One more time. Forward. That's all he needs. That's all he needs. It's really strong. Okay. Lead hook. Very popular, very much. These are all the most common punches, right? Lead hook here. So for this one, he might load up a little bit, and this goes contrary to what I've been saying. But for this one, because it's coming around, I want you maybe to dip in with your right shoulder a little bit. Go ahead and mirror me. Dip in, yeah, and then throw that hook. Just like that. So he might dip and go. It's not a big, wind up with his arm back here. Show him on that side. Like pull your arm all the way out. Yeah, you see this one a lot. Guys will hook, yeah, hook, and they're like, trying to barroom brawl the pad. Don't do that, and don't kill your partner's arms, right? Everything he's doing is to the target, and he stops and comes right back to his face, which just develops really good habits for him, saves me my arms, and just overall a better way to do it, okay? So let's just start with those three punches. We're going to jab, the cross, and the hook. Start with this first combo, jab, cross, hook. Beautiful. One more time. And notice how he finishes right back into the same position he started in. Very important. So, throwing three punches. A lot of times, people might throw 100% on all of them. Go ahead and throw 100% on all of them. Hard jab, cross, hook. Whoa, sounds cool. Fucking hurts. Sounds cool, but you're probably going to miss one. And if you miss one, your whole entire body's going into that punch, and you're going to be in a bad position. Let's set up the hook with this, okay? Setting it up. So, I mean, he's going to throw that jab, cross, touch, touch. He's going to hit it a little harder with the hook. Good. One more time. That's right. Beautiful. Again. The tempo change. So many things involved in that, right? Touch, touch, go. Touch, touch, go. I like having the emphasis on the last punch. That's the one I'm setting up. If they're all 100%, they're not going to land, right? If they do, then you probably got the guy hurt. Keep going. But for the most part, you need to set these things up. So jab, cross, hook. Beautiful. Again. Beautiful. Okay. So when we start out, me and most gyms will have you going left to right. So the jab sets up the cross sets up the hook sets up the uppercut, whatever, left to right. It's not necessary. You're going to definitely throw some same side combinations. I'm a big fan of same side combinations, but starting out, the flow is very easy to maintain when you go left to right. So here, we're going to add, let's go start from the right side. We're going to start with that cross. We'll go cross, hook, cross. Just like that, okay? So the emphasis on the last one, cross, hook, cross. Beautiful. Good. Good, one more, sorry. Accidentally touched him with that one, okay? So that's cross, hook, cross. Now we'll go hook, cross, hook. Starting with the lead again, now starting with the hook. So we'll dip in, hook, cross, hook. Emphasis on the last one, here we go. Good, throw that first one away a little bit. I'll move that like nice and light, the first one, first two. Bam, and you really turn them over with the last one. Light, light, hard. Oh, touch, touch, go. Touch, touch, go. One more. Beautiful. Now let's go into the uppercut here. So rear uppercut, all you're gonna do is you're gonna turn it just like the cross, and you're gonna lift it slightly under the chin. A lot of people wanna go bowling. They're kind of going for strikes here. They go way too low and trying to bring it way up. Just shoot it. Think about just getting underneath my chin. Right, so nice and tight. Just like that, a little pop. You see how he's punching towards me. What he's not doing, he's not swiping back and hitting himself in the face. It happens. Good, hip turn. There we go, hip turn and hip turn. Good. We're gonna use that to set up the cross. So we're gonna go uppercut, hook, cross. Beautiful. Touch, touch, go. Touch, touch, go. Good. One more. Beautiful. Start with jab, cross, hook. Good. Cross, hook, cross. Hook, cross, hook. And uppercut, hook, cross. Just a few very basic combinations to start and play with if you got a partner and you guys are holding around for each other, okay? So, how would it look if I want to build this up a little bit? I might start with some single shots, right? I might have them start here, jab. Good, jab. Just a cross. Just a hook. Good, uppercut, hook, cross. Good, cross, hook, cross. Jab, cross, hook. Hook, cross, hook. Good, jab. Jab. Double that jab. Good, jab, cross, hook. Uppercut, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. Hook, cross, hook. Good, and it's kind of a lot to talk and do this at the same time. So, another way you can do this, you can give them numbers. You can give them like their own little cues. So, combo 1, jab, cross, hook. Combo 2, cross, hook, cross. Combo 3, hook, cross, hook. And combo 4, uppercut, hook, cross. Good. Combo 1. Combo 2. 3. 4. Jab. 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 Combo 4. 3. 2. 1. And that way you guys start to develop a language and start to develop your own little systems with that.